Welcome back to Plato's Knowledge. In this video, we're going to talk about Coinmarketcap Portfolio Tracker. Okay, why do we want to use a portfolio tracker? Let's just assume that we have money spread out on different websites. Let's assume we have some money on Binance, some money on KuCoin, maybe even some money on Celsius because we want to earn some yield, maybe on Curve Finance because we want to make use of the DeFi space, or MetaMask. And what most people do, they also keep their money safe in a ledger called storage. And it's pretty difficult to keep track of all these websites because you would need to log in, check it out, sum everything up, and you can then see your total value. And of course, and you can also maybe make even a spreadsheet in Excel, but that also takes a lot of time, can be very time consuming. And why do all that when you have CoinMarketCap's free portfolio tracker? I made some portfolios here just to give a basic idea how everything looks like. Let's assume that I have a ledger, 3 coins here, just filled in some random numbers. Here you can see how the coins have performed in the last period. You can see the allocation, statistics, and you can even make multiple portfolios here, like what I did. I also made one for Binance. We had 1 coin for now. And here you can see the total value of all those coins. Okay, now let's just say, assume that one of the websites I decide just to get all my money out because I don't trust the website anymore. You can just go to Manage Portfolio, MetaMask. Let's assume MetaMask, and we can just press Remove Portfolio. Yeah, this one also remove. There can be a little tricky with this because you cannot remove all the portfolio, everything. You always need to leave one, and in this case, Binance. I cannot remove Binance. I think it's maybe an error in the portfolio tracker, but do keep that in mind. Let's assume that I have another wallet, and I'm going to just create a wallet. Assume that I have some funds on the KuCoin exchange. Now I have 0. Sometimes can be a little laggy, so let's refresh. Go to KuCoin. Here you see our portfolio is empty. How to add a new coin? Just press this button here, add new. And on this page, let's assume we have some Bitcoin. We can search Bitcoin. Let's just do it for fun. BTC, Bitcoin. Here we can add the quantity. Say 1. Let's say I bought it for 20,000. And let's assume I bought it last year. Change. Let's say I paid a fee of maybe $5, something like that. Okay, even note, let's say buy the dip. Just a note for yourself. And just press add transaction. Let's just add another coin. Let's say I love Cardano. I bought 1,000. Let's say assume I bought it today. Okay, just add transaction, or maybe add some little fee, maybe $2, and add transaction. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's assume that I want to buy more Bitcoin, or I just bought more Bitcoin. You can press this button here to add a transaction to the Bitcoin. So you can just fill it in, or you can just go to press this button. You can remove the asset, or you can visit the transaction page. These are all the transactions made. We can easily add a transaction. Let's add another buy transaction. Let's say I bought 0.25 Ethereum today, 4:46 p.m. Just add. And of course, I forgot to set in the fees. Okay, just edit the transaction, go to fees, and let's say I paid maybe $5, something like that. Add note. This is not necessary, you can just leave it open, but I always like to keep a note. The reason why I buy, let's say dollar cost averaging, dollar cost averaging, add note, and just if just refresh if you don't see it. Okay, just back here, go back to transactions. Oh, I didn't press add a transaction. Let's do it again. 5, add notes, DCA, dollar cost averaging, add note, add a transaction, and edit it. Let's say I made a mistake or I did not do this, you can just press this and remove the transaction, and it's gone. So yeah, that's basically it. Or you can just remove the asset here. But let's assume that one of the websites has gone down and I decided to transfer funds. I just press here transfer. Let's say I transferred 0.5 Bitcoin. Let's just do for the fund yesterday. I maybe paid a fee of $30 because it could be very expensive. Withdrawing and just add transaction, and you can see that the new balance is 1.5 average buy because they do not count the transferring of the bitcoins, because I have not when you do transfer, they don't ask how much you bought it or the cost of it. They just ask how the quantity of how much you sent. And we can add a note because let's say funds from Curve Finance, something like that. Because maybe you had some funds on this website and you decided, okay, I don't want to have my funds stored anymore, so I just remove it and transfer it to my KuCoin account. And now you see the total portfolio. And okay, let's for the fun assume I do not want to. I want to delete this account or delete this portfolio just for the fun of it. Manage here. Oh, I cannot delete this one. I can delete the other three. So this is a little laggy. You cannot. So keep in mind, the last portfolio you make, you cannot delete it. You can only edit it. But we can't remove these ones. Let's just assume for the assume you want to remove Binance. Do you want to remove this Binance? Actually, you understand you will not be able to recover your portfolio. Do remember this. There is no control Z. You cannot. If you make a mistake, yeah, you need to do it over. Okay, I just remove Binance, and so yeah, that's basically it. Oh, I need to press exit, and yeah, that's all of this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thanks. Have a wonderful day. Bye.